You know how you got what the straight guys who gay bait guys. So she gay baits girls or whatever.
So she's really not a lesbian? She really is straight?
Yeah, she's straight.
What? Wow. I didn't know that was a thing. So she came out to LA. Your first time meeting her was in Vegas, or did you meet her before?
No, I met her in Vegas at the gala. That was the first time I
That was
met
your
her.
first time. So y'all kind of hit it off the back. Y'all became good friends. Then she started coming over your house. Why did you allow her to in your house? Just because you were cool? Like you met her mom, you met her sister, you met her brother-in-law, and y'all kind of like hit it off. You and Royce, right?
Yeah, so when I met her at the mansion at the party that we had and all that, we spoke briefly. I apologized. I did my little apology, got the one knee and whatever, for the peoples and shit. And after that, she had started hitting me up like, "Oh, what's the plans? What's the vibes out here?"
Mm-hmm.
So once she hit me up like that, I already knew what type of timing she was on. She got all the people she could chill with out here. TKO, she's already cool with all these people. She's trying to hang with me, who's I've never hung out with her before. So I knew what type of timing she was about to be on. So yeah, I thought she was cool. I thought she was, I knew she was a big clout chasing, liar. I knew that already about her, but I didn't think she was gonna do that to me because I've been nothing but nice to her. You seen the hospitality that I showed everybody when they was at the mansion and everything else. I'm very nice in person.
Right,
You don't cross my line of disrespect. I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna treat you like the adult you are, like the big Beagle broadcaster you are. Just don't disrespect
right.
me. So I feel like I thought she was like
So
that at first.
okay, so y'all were hanging out, y'all were cool. Do you feel like she was trying to storyline you or clout chase off of you at any time in the beginning?
So I'm be honest. I do think she tried to clout chase. I think she tried to use me as momentum for her own clout. I don't think she clout chased because I didn't have nothing going on with her. I don't really be around y'all that side like that to clout chase on me. But I feel like she used me for momentum of clout chasing, if that makes sense. Because out of all the niggas she could have did a storyline with, all the other niggas are already too known and do this and do that. She chose the one nigga that nobody knows too much about. She can kind of like control. She can kind of like do what she needs to do. She can portray any image around them. And I feel like she singled me out of all the other broadcasters out here to chill with for that reason.
Hmm. And not only that, she had left and she came back.
Yeah, she did. She left Vegas and she came right back and she came right to my house. There was no she been telling people this whole time for the 7, 8 days she had a room. She staying at the parish. She bought this and bought that. No. She had no money on. No money on to even buy extra panties when she was out here. So what makes you think she's gonna buy hotel for 9 8 9 days and keep extending the flights? You heard her. She'll only extend it if it's free. I never paid not one time to her extend no flight. She wanted to. She wanted to keep extending her flight to stay here with me. Yeah, she ain't had no money on to be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? So from the get, let me tell you how it is. First of all, you can't skip her getting to my crib before you skip the whole storyline with Richie. You can't skip that step. You can't skip
Well,
the storyline with
hold
the
on. Now,
airplane.
I got my story pieced together. I just want to build it up
Okay.
because
So
that
she didn't
happened
get
when.
to my house yet. She didn't get to my house yet though. Because the airport thing was
Oh,
the first thing. You know what I'm saying? The airport thing was the first thing before we had to lie to all y'all. I had to lie to all y'all and took her back to the crib. So you gotta get that part first, because that's the first thing she did when we touched down. We ran the airport story.
right. So the Richie thing was fake when y'all was like calmed down and all that foolishness.
So here's what happened. On the day or the day before or the day 2 days before she came to Vegas, she called me and was like, "Yo, I got this idea." The idea was for her and me to argue and beef and act like she's gonna get picked up by some dude that she cares about, and in reality, it was Richie, the friend that we're cool with. And she tells me and Richie, so he's gonna get there. You're gonna have I drove with Richie, and y'all think I drove to the airport with Ace. I drove to the airport with Richie and Ace. We were all in the car together. All of us. Every single one of us. We drove to the airport together. I dropped them off at the airport, did 2 360s around the whole block, and pretended to look for them because that's what she requested of us to have some momentum for her show, have some momentum for her coming out here. Now, mind you, I at first told her, don't you think people already see me as the aggressor? Don't you think me pulling up to the airport and trying to beat somebody up is going to look bad because they already want me to chill? They already wanted me to stay out of it, but no, not to her. She was like, no, no, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's what we're gonna do. Blah, blah, blah. It's gonna be, it's gonna be good gifts and da da da. And they're gonna see you as the gangster and the pack 'em out guy. But she claims to want to rebuild my character, but she does stuff like that. So that was first
Mm.
before she even got to Vegas, we was already plotting the airline issue thing with her and Richie, I guess, which was completely her idea. Every storyline is her idea. I never did a storyline in my life.